Alright, so it's Friday, and I've been sat here cleaning up this Gibson. And thanks for those of you who mentioned the lacquer flowing product that you can buy. That's really awesome. That would be definitely, if this was my guitar, a product that I would try out. But I don't have that product. I'm giving this guitar back to the owner today, and I was just trying to think, like, well, what else could I do to at least minimize the appearance of this and or keep it from getting any worse. And then I thought, oh, wait a second, paste wax. Paste wax is so safe for everything. And it'll minimize this, and it'll be a small layer of protection. So that's what I've done. I've taken, as you do with paste wax, you just ball a little bit of it into some fabric. And I'm just about to hit this with my second coat. And all you do with paste wax, like shit, you can put paste wax over anything, is you just rub it onto your surface, and all this is doing is it's filling all these little cracks. Now, paste wax isn't permanent, which is great. It's not going to harm this finish at all in any way. And it's a small layer of protection. Paste wax will rub off. Paste wax is the sort of thing that you have to reapply. But what I'm hoping in this case is, because some of these cracks have become a little bit deeper than we'd like to see, just for them continuing to expose raw wood and stuff like that, and turning into actual like cracks that are not just in the lacquer, but as you see sometimes, like where the wood cracks in guitars. So yeah. This is working gangbusters. I'm just going for coat number 2, and it's not going to erase all this, but there's going to be just a little bit of paste wax left in all these little cavities. And paste wax is great because you can, like, the rougher that you are with it, when you buff it out, the better it looks. So you can just be super rough with it. And yeah, this is working gangbusters. This is greatly, I know it's hard to see here on camera, but this is greatly minimizing the appearance of this. Absolutely. So if you've never used paste wax before, paste wax is awesome. It's great for all kinds of stuff. You wouldn't normally apply paste wax over top of a lacquered finish, but it's definitely not going to hurt it, and I've done this a million times. This is just a little trick that I developed on my own from using paste wax for other stuff, but like, this is, if you could see what looked like gaping cracks in this back from before, all the really nasty stuff is gone, which is nice. And you can see it's filling up these little crevices. And as you buff it out, it just gets shiny, and all the appearance of all that stuff just goes away. Not totally, right? But like I said, this will greatly minimize the appearance of what we saw in previous videos. So then you just, like I say, just ball it up in some fabric or towel or whatever. And the heat from rubbing that around is what actually leaves a little bit of film on there. But I'm telling you, like, it's totally filling up all these little cracks. It's great, right? Like, if we get up real close, a lot of, like, you see these 2 big cracks right here in front? A lot of that's disappearing. This was way worse, even just 15 minutes ago. So a lot of that's disappearing, and I'm hoping to minimize the appearance of that greatly. Just make it look a little nicer. So once we polish her out, it'll look real shiny and nice. Hopefully it won't be so glaring that looks like it's just a dried out whatever. But yeah, just let this stuff dry for a few minutes. Once you get a cloudy film, just come along and basically just buff her out. Just buff her out. Nothing special about using paste wax at all. Stuff's awesome. So yeah, a little bit of paste wax I think will be just the sort of DIY solution we need for this particular case. It's in no way going to hurt this lacquer. It'll be a little bit slim bit of protection for the time being. And if you ever decide to do something to fix this, well then, hopefully it doesn't get any worse. But yeah, so just cleaning this thing up, thought this little trick would be of interest to you folks. Like I say, it's not perfect, but it will greatly minimize what I'm trying to do here. And I'm sure that if I kept going coat after coat after coat, I could probably get this to look pretty smart. Alright, cheers everyone. Shit, I'd say we can agree by looking at that's come out stupendously. Look at the shine on that. Eh? Yeah, buddy. Those really big gaping cracks? Not so ugly and sticking out and looking dry and cracked anymore? Yeah, paste wax. Awesome. I'm doing that again.